Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back, beautiful souls. If you're returning, thank you so much for being here. And if you're new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so grateful you decided to join our growing spiritual community. So before we get into today's message, I want to take a moment to say thank you for all your support. Every like, comment, share, and subscription helps this channel grow. And I truly appreciate each and every one of you. I'm also excited to announce that once we reach 1,000 subscribers, I'll be hosting a special giveaway. One lucky subscriber will receive a beginner-friendly tarot deck along with the $100 gift card as a heartfelt thank you from me for supporting this journey. So if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you'll never miss an upload, and join us as we continue to grow this amazing community together. So now I want you to take a deep breath. I want you to open your heart and let's see what messages the universe has for you today. These are going to be general readings. They will not resonate with everyone. So flip the roles according to your situation and take what resonates for you and leave the rest. I had just was pulling cards and I was led to turn on the camera. The Three of Swords, Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, Strength, Six of Swords, and the Star card came out, Collective. So someone in this collective has been carrying a wound that runs much deeper than disappointment. This feels like some sort of a betrayal. A betrayal from people you trusted the most. I'm talking to someone, you've reached a moment where you are not asking for miracles anymore. You weren't asking for someone to save you. You just wanted one person to say, I got you. I've got it. I've got you. One person to believe in you. One person to stay. Yet somehow the people who promised they'd never leave you became the very ones who disappeared when life became difficult, didn't they? Turn this down for a little bit. See, if you found this message today, I want you to take a moment. And I want you to breathe and reflect. If it resonates with your situation, perhaps there's something here for you. If it doesn't, simply just leave what doesn't fit. So let me get ready to bust down what these cards is revealing, okay? We're going to bust it down. See, the first card is this Three of Swords. Three of Swords, right? Immediately, this energy feels heavy to me. Because this isn't an ordinary heartbreak. This wasn't an ordinary heartbreak that somebody's experiencing. This isn't simply a disagreement or someone drifting away. This is the kind of betrayal that changes you. Because this is the kind of betrayal that changes the way a person trusts. Come on, Spirit, use me. See, the painful part, isn't what happened to you. It's who it came from. Come on now. Who am I talking to? It's who it came from. This feels like someone who knew your struggles. Someone who knew your fears. Someone who knew exactly how much you were carrying. And instead of helping you carry it, they became another weight on your shoulders to carry. Come on. See, That's the part that's difficult to accept. That's the part that's difficult to accept. Because you expected strangers to misunderstand you. You never expected it from family. You never expected it from friends. You never expected it from someone you loved or someone who you repeatedly, they told you they loved you. And then we got this Five of Pentacles here. Left out in the cold. Betrayed, heartbroken, and then just left out in the cold. Now everything is starting to make sense to me now. Because this is telling me someone wasn't looking for luxury. They weren't asking for fame. They weren't asking for someone to solve every one of their problems. They simply wanted some emotional support. That's it. That's it. Emotional support. That's what I'm getting. Someone to answer the phone when they call. Someone to just ask them, are you okay? Someone willing to sit beside them in silence instead of walking away. But instead, they left you feeling isolated, didn't they? This Five of Pentacles being here. Not because they were physically alone, but because they were emotionally abandoned. There's a difference. You can be surrounded by people and still feel like no one truly sees you. That's exactly what this energy feels like to me. Now here's where things is really get ready to take an unexpected turn. Because here's this Ten of Swords. For many people, this card represents endings. That's what this card represents, endings. But here, what I'm feeling, it feels like the moment someone finally stopped making excuses for everyone else. Think about that. How many times did you explain away someone else's behavior? How many times did you explain it away? Oh, they're just stressed. They didn't mean it. They're going through something right now. But meanwhile, I don't know who I'm talking to, but meanwhile, listen. Who was making excuses for the way you were being treated? Who was making excuses for this? This. Huh? Who was making excuses for that? No one. No one was. Because what this card is telling me right now is you've reached your limit. Not because they stopped loving, but because you become exhausted from being the only one trying. And here's something else I feel strongly too. Some of you blamed yourselves. You wondered, maybe I asked for too much. Maybe I'm too emotional. Maybe I'm just too sensitive. But the cards don't support that story at all. The cards suggest you were asking for something very basic. Respect, honesty, loyalty, consistency. Those aren't unrealistic expectations. They're healthy ones. And now, I want you to think about one question. One question. Who only showed up when they needed something from you? I want you to think about that. Who only showed up when they needed something from you? Because that's important. And that's why it's going to lead us to this next card, the Strength card. Strength. See, this changes the entire reading right here. This changes this. This is going to change. This energy just shifted. Because people often mistake strength for never crying. Never breaking, never struggling. But real strength is surviving experiences that could have turned your heart cold. Whatever this is, this betrayal, the lies, the hurt, the pain, you didn't allow it to turn your heart cold. You chose not to become cruel. Someone here continued showing kindness. Even after being, look at this, even after being betrayed. You continue believing in people, even after they disappointed you. And that takes strength. That takes inner strength. That takes incredible courage. But here's what I find interesting, though. The people who underestimated you thought your silence meant weakness. But the cards suggest something different right now. These cards is telling me something different right now. Your silence wasn't surrender. It was observation. While everyone else was underestimating you, you were quietly rebuilding yourself. Piece by piece. Piece by piece. Piece by piece. Without any applauses. Without any recognition. Without anyone noticing. And now they're beginning to notice. Because you're no longer chasing their approval anymore. Now we get to this Six of Swords. This is movement. Leaving those turbulent waters behind you. Not because everything has suddenly become perfect, but because you finally realize peace is worth protecting. Some people won't understand why you became distant. They'll even call you selfish. They'll even say you changed. And they're right. You did. You did change. See, pain changes people. This pain changes people. Healing changes people. Learning your worth changes people. The difference is this version of you no longer sacrifices your peace just to keep other people comfortable. That's growth. Now we get ready to come to the final card. The Star card. Aquarius card. Aquarius could be of some significance. Love them Aquariuses. This is a beautiful way to close out a reading, though, because this is about healing. Real healing. After a heartbreak, after abandonment, after the betrayal, comes healing. After being left out in the cold, endings, here comes the healing. Not instant healing either. Not magical healing. This is real healing. The kind that happens one decision at a time. Choosing yourself. Setting those boundaries. Walking away from what continues to hurt you. Stop going back to what's hurting you or what has hurt you. Believing that your future doesn't have to resemble your past. The Star card reminds us that difficult experiences don't erase hope. Sometimes they make hope more meaningful. Because maybe the people who walked away created space for healthier relationships. Maybe the doors that closed protected you from staying somewhere you were no longer meant to remain. Maybe what felt like rejection became redirection. Only you can decide whether that perspective fits your journey. But it's one worth considering. So if today's reading resonated, remember this. This is what I want you to remember. You were never asking for too much. You were asking the wrong people. And one day, you'll meet people who don't make support feel conditional, who don't disappear when life becomes inconvenient, who don't confuse loyalty with convenience. But until then, continue choosing yourself. Continue protecting your peace. Continue believing that genuine love doesn't require you to abandon who you are. Continue to heal. The Star card. Continue to heal. So I want to thank you for spending this time with me. If this message resonated with your journey, let me know. Comment by saying, I choose peace over betrayal. I choose peace over betrayal. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss future collective readings. Take care of yourselves, protect your energy, and remember, sometimes losing the people who couldn't support you is the very thing that makes room for the people who will. Until next time, guys, I'm Spiritually Shellz. Bye-bye.